20 years ago today, in Japan, and two video games launched would have ever changed the course of history, and the RPG format, which allowed for a unique blend of trailing, and battling, and small monsters. Who's that? As red and green, they took the country by storm. Now, 20 years later, I'm sitting here with my poster like this, my shirt, hat, all my various DVDs, and my Blu-ray, all sorts of other merch, which I have not yet had. It's got it all sorted. This is personally my favorite right here, my Macario amiibo that I've gotten a while ago. That's one of the rare ones that I finally started, but here is the point where my journey will take a new chapter. My new Nintendo 3DS 20th Anniversary Edition, and with Pokemon Red and Blue preload onto it. Let's get this open, and I'll tell you more. Since the afternoon is going to take a while, so you know. Okay, actually, there's no weaponry needed. I pre-ordered this. That's not long after I heard about it. And since my black one, which I've got right here, see a bit of mileage, I'm gonna be trading and selling it once I'm all done with it. And okay, so there's some of the AR cards and the codes and the owner's manual there. Just set that aside for now. Keep it close though. Oh, that's okay. There's Blue's faceplate, and looks like okay. So that's just a slipcase and Cypher. Spence being wafer, but it's all coming out. And don't just love it when everything comes together like this. And here's the unit itself. I think I better get the other half of this on there. I like the whole swappable faceplates idea. Allows you to show your interest in many ways. That's and that. And just try and fit this on there the best I can. And oops, because I got it the other way. And okay, so the other end doesn't want to cut it in there quite yet. Gotta be careful, I just don't want to break it. Out of the box, and there it goes. That here's the new unit, and it's got to have power. Very also you have to get a charge, and all these multicolored buttons like the old Super NES kind of had, and also it's got a right analog stick. Definitely going to be working on that since I got my George mask, and you know what? Let's power this down for now. Since it's going to be needed through the transfer sense. More or less the same size that this one can. And this one, however, definitely has face tracking 2D, which is going to be useful since my eyes aren't bad for the 3D or anything on my health. So I could definitely play a few games in that way, as well as watch 3D stuff on Netflix if I wanted to. And now the cartridge slots on the bottom is supposed to be on the top like before, and as there's a power button, and then stylus right there. Definitely want to keep an eye on that, and definitely gonna get a lot of enjoyment out of there because now comes another part of this. I'm going to tell you all my experiences with Pokemon on the past, the present, and the future. So it was 1998 that I definitely had much the experience set up here than I did when I was living in California. I was 6 years old at the time. Given how that's why I was born in California in 1992, that I was living in Guerneville, that my stepfather had something installed on my computer, that these new games I found to be fascinating, the red and blue ones, and I had a GameCube at the time, but what really caught my attention, of course, was a television series. The anime. When I saw it, it blew me away. It still does every time I turn it on. And just how long it's lasted, this whole series, is now officially astonishing to me. That many people in my position have chosen their own when they got into it, and it has spawned quite a bit of merchandise, all the same, and it's definitely going to be a cause for a celebration, and all the same. And with all that's been going on, well, I'm really hoping that I continue to enjoy things as they are, or that with everything going the way it is, I think if I'm in my 40s, I'm still playing Pokemon when they are a much further generation than now, then I will definitely be so content because well, it might take a while to do the out transfer. That's right anyway, so I might be compelled to see what's going on. And also Pokemon Sun and Moon. Definitely, that's the big one from the direction. It's only a few minutes long. That's gonna be, we're gonna be giving Z a miss in favor of Generation 7, starting that a bit earlier than we were expecting. But for the 20th anniversary, it'll be the ideal one. And that's, I'll put in my pre-orders when I have the money, since I just spent about, when I pre-ordered soon, I spent $20 on that, as well as, say, about another $10 on my yellow code. That's $210 I managed to invest in this, and not sure which one my brother's going to want, though. And as for the anime, I'm still going to be working on my reviews on that. I still want to finish my Color Source reviews, review the movies I haven't yet, and so I can start the XYZ review, since I saw the new one this morning. It was pretty good. I mean, wasn't the best one with this Quilladin being in love with Serena's Eevee. I'm going to be addressing it more once I get to my reviews. I'll be back on track with them once editing software starts complying. And as for whatever rebrand they're going to be doing, since now it looks like this rebrand was Eva Zygarde, since definitely wasn't expecting that, but it kind of makes sense. Since, I mean, like, haven't done this for a while, that's giving a usual third version a miss. I think they did this thing in last generation when they, instead of a gray version, we got Black and White 2, which were really good, I mean. And Volcania movie, and also all the stuff going on in Magirna. And I didn't go on the Mew DLC I was hoping to in time, but I am glad, and however, that I was able to get things moving. Again, so anyway, I definitely want to thank you all for all your guys' support over the years. And I'm definitely encouraging you to enjoy this best you can, no matter where you come from. Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Unova, Kalos, and beyond own this. Wear your fandom on your sleeve, let it fly, and write your own story. So train on for this 20th anniversary celebration. And what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to get this data transfer started, early between these units, and check out that marathon's going on Twitch, since I'm finally caving on that, and see what's happening with it. So anyway, that's all I have to say for now. Please tell me what your all thoughts in the comments. I'm definitely going to be enjoying this, since playing this very much, and I'll definitely be seeing you all over the coming years. Gotta catch them all.